Hey guys, it is day 16, and today we're going to be talking a little bit. I mentioned that I had an interview on Friday with victims' rights law, and I'm not going to tell you much more about that yet, but it's been on my mind very, very heavy. And during that interview, I feel like I tapped into some of those feelings of that fear when you're the victim of someone else's choices. So today, maybe your trauma doesn't have to do with someone else's choices, but I think we all are going to be able to kind of relate to the thought for today. One thing that nobody prepared me for when I became a victim was that every room I walked in, no matter how many people were around me, I was going to feel alone. Like completely isolated from reality. I remember so many nights literally staring out my window, thinking that was going to be the only way I could protect my family, because if someone was there, I was going to be aware of it, and I was going to let them down if I was sleeping. So just these crazy beliefs that come along with that, feeling like you're alone feeling. Another thing nobody ever told me was no matter how many people were hugging me or telling me that everything was going to be okay, that those lies were so much more powerful. And every time I walked into a room, I would scan the room to see who was there. And every time I was alone, I felt scared, but when I was around people, I felt even more scared. So there was no safe place. So, if you felt that way, or if you feel that way right now, today I just want you to know that you're not crazy. You're not alone. Even though it feels lonely, you're going to make it through. You're going to overcome this because you are a fighter. And we were born to fight. To fight these fears, to fight these beliefs, to fight these lies. And next time you walk into a room and you feel so alone, even though you're surrounded by hugs and faces and people, just say a little prayer. Heavenly Father knows that feeling. He knows where we've been, and I know that the Savior has lived those moments just like we had. I'm sure there were times when he walked into a crowd when no one cared or no one knew how it felt for him, but that's not the case for us because he is there. I know without a doubt those feelings of being alone. I wished that I would have known 6 years ago that I could just call on him to be there with me. To be there with me when I was surrounded by a million people and it didn't feel like I had anyone, or when I was literally alone flat on my face on my floor in my bedroom. I wish that I would have known that all I had to do was pray and I could have reached out to him because he was there. I wish that I would have known that I was going to make it through, because so many days I didn't know that. So, today your challenge is to just believe it. Believe that grace is real. Believe that Christ died on that cross so he could have the ability to be there for you. Believe that there are other people, me included, who have felt that crazy feeling that is hard to explain to anyone unless you've felt it before. That crazy feeling of, why do I feel like I am so alone in a room full of so many people who A, love me, who B, are there for me, but I just can't feel it. It's okay. Right now, maybe you can't feel it, but someday when you look back, you're going to be able to see it. And I promise that if you keep fighting and if you keep trying, that will be your story too. All of these situations and these circumstances are to prepare us to fight to be able to find those truths. And I just wanted to share that today in my 30 seconds of quiet. And I hope you're having a good day and that you're reaching out and you're doing your journals and all the things we've talked about. I am so proud of so many of you have commented or emailed me personally, and I'm so proud of each of you for just trying, giving it a step. And I hope that Hope that you feel my love today, but also that you feel the love of your Creator and your Savior.